Hello, everybody. It's Codenames Live. It's the new class. It's Monday night, and I am peeing my little pants because I am so fucking excited about this show, and I hope you are too. I am losing my shit. I got to be honest. First, we're going to talk to my favorite board game podcasters on the planet. Red Captain tonight is Marty Connell. What's up, Marty?
Hey, how's it going, Tim? It is so exciting to be back. And since we are your favorite podcaster, hopefully you'll vote for us on the Golden Geeks that just opened up for Best Podcast. How's that for a plug?
Ooh, the Golden Geeks are open.
Nice.
Send Sam that in either the Facebook or the Skype chat, and we'll get everybody who's watching to go over and vote.
Awesome.
You're eligible this year, which means you didn't win last year?
Yeah. So we've been nominated like 8 or 9 times. We're always the bridesmaid, never the bride, but we're okay with that.
Have you guys not won once?
No, once you win, you can't win again.
How have you not won, Marty?
Because there are people that are a lot better than us. That's why.
Okay, that is a very, very kind way of saying it, but that's like just not true. I'm like, okay, I can understand Dice Tower podcast. I can understand. God, why am I blanking? Because Secret Cabal, I can understand.
Secret Cabal.
But after those two won, it should have been you guys. What's going on? So this is the year. What you're saying, Marty, is this is the year of rolling dice and taking dice.
Well, we just got to get nominated first. Let's just get over the first step.
Shit, we're not even at that part, Marty.
Well, I mean, they just opened up today. Okay, so.
All right. Send that link over to Sam.
I will do it.
We'll make it happen. We'll do it now.
Awesome.
Marty, obviously you're here because I love and adore you. I want to spend a couple of hours with you, and I've missed you so damn much. But I did ask you to bring somebody you love and adore and want to spend a couple of hours with, and hopefully someone will help you win the game. Marty, who'd you bring?
That's right. As always, I brought my co-host from this podcast, Tony McCree, who's going to be you probably yelling at me within the next hour or so from some sort of stupid clue I gave. So we'll see how this goes.
Welcome back, Tony. How you feeling, bud?
I appreciate you asking. Actually, Tim, Marty and I are coming off of IR to participate this evening. Marty's been battling a cold, so that's why his voice is a little off. And then over Easter, I went to the grocery store, and unfortunately, it's a thing going around now. I've never had this, but I got pink eye.
From the grocery store?
So right now, I'm blind off the handle. That's the I only went to one place, and the rest of the time I stayed at the house because it was rainy. It was cold here in North Carolina, and so I've never had that. So Marty had a cold. I can only see out of one eye, which is a good thing for everybody. I can only make out half the words on the board tonight. So that is our excuse for when we lose tonight, Tim. We're ready to go, but we are on IR.
I'm cool.
We're playing hurt.
With the grocery cart story, although famously it's from butt pillows. But your thing is, but we're going to go with the grocery store thing.
Okay. I'm not even going to go there.
Butt
I don't
pillows,
know where to go there. So we're just going to leave it. I mean, who are going to be the winners tonight, Tim? Tell me about that.
I have no idea who's going to win. As you know, Tony, it's impossible to be good at Codenames. So I couldn't guess even if I wanted to. But I'm very excited because it's their first appearance here. But I've been a fan for a bajillion years, as have most people in the chat and all over the world. From Hello from the Magic Tavern and Hey Riddle, it's Adel Rafai. What's up, Adel?
Wowie, Zowie, thank you so much for having me. I'm very excited. And let me address a few things that I know are burning on everyone's mind. Number one, I've never been nominated for a Golden Geek Award. I am up for a Bronze Butthole Award. People, please vote for me for the Bronze Butthole. I am hopefully going to win that bronze little butt pillow. And I brought today as my partner my little butt pillow.
You're getting ahead of me.
My little butthole. Okay.
you gotta wait. You gotta wait.
Also, here's why we'll lose. Is I didn't know that we were going up against two people who play board games for a living.
Oh, Adel, if it makes you feel any better, they have been on the show frequently and have lost and have won seldom.
Oh, okay.
That is not true. We were on a winning streak early on. Thank you very much, Mr. Tim.
Is that true?
Yes.
Tony, is that true? I have no recollection of any wins or losses.
What, you don't keep records?
The last one.
Sam does, kind of.
Professor Yeah, Professor Meg took us out.
Ah, yeah.
She's
they
the
took us
one.
out.
She's the one that's. Yeah, they took us out.
So yeah, Adel,
Yes.
I'm just absolutely pumped that you're here. It is.
I'm excited to be here.
I can't remember which of our mutual friends connected us, but I feel like it was like Board Gamer Girl or someone. But they're like, I can get you in touch with Adel, and I'm like, it was a really great day for me, because then I reached out to you and you were very sweet and you were like, I'd love to do that, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be great. So I'm super pumped you're here. But again, you're
Thanks
here
for
because I
asking
love and adore you, and I want to spend a couple of hours with you for sure.
Thank you.
But I did ask you to bring somebody you love and adore and want to spend a couple of hours with. Adel, who did you bring?
I brought my cat. I think that's Fries. Fries, say hello. He can be a little shy. But his assistant today, who will be helping him with the mouse and keyboard, will be my wife, Gemma. But it's mostly going to be Fries. Say hello, Fries and Gemma.
Hello, Fries and Gemma.
He says hello. He's a little far from the mic. Probably can't hear him.
Well, welcome to the show. How are you feeling? Are you excited? You nervous? Is it trepidation or just absolute joie de vivre? What is it?
I'm excited, but I'm also a little, what are all these things? So, yeah. And I mean, I'm not like a podcaster. I'm not like a live streamer. So.
No, but you, while I was trying to, because I was like, oh, Gemma's got to do some pretty amazing things. Let me scour the internet so I can do something really cool in the guest list thing. And it seems that my love of musical theater is also your love of musical theater, except I have not had the chance to see Hadestown live, and it makes me sad.
You don't have a huge Hadestown tattoo on your arm?
Not yet, but it's coming.
There you go.
We just bought
I
tickets
should
today.
see the show first.
We just bought tickets today, hot off the presses, to see Josh Groban in Sweeney Todd. So
No.
we're hoping he shows up because we paid too much for these tickets.
Well, we saw him in Great Comet. So we've seen him before. So maybe if he doesn't show, we can like do some sort of mental copy paste from our memories.
Very good. I'm trying to figure out how to throw to Sam, but I can't figure it out. So let's just go to Mod Corner. Sam Murdoch, Suited Monkey, our mod, our favorite mod, our only mod. What's up, Sam?
Not a whole lot. Either corporate surprised us today, or a manager fucked up and refuses to own it. But we found out that we were open 7:30 to 6:30 instead of the usual 8 to 5. And we found that out because someone looked at the schedule and went, why do we have bookings at 7:30 all the way down to 6?
Why do you have bookings at all? I thought, oh no, that's right. Ottawa was open today. It's Gatineau that was closed.
Yeah.
We live in a weird part of Canada where we're on the French side where I'm at. We celebrate Jesus coming back. And on the English side, they celebrate that he's dead. So, I mean...
That's how we separated church and state. We just killed Jesus and never thought about it again.
You guys were like,
until
he's
his
dead.
birthday.
Let's take the day off. And we're like, hey, he's back. Let's take the day off. So, Sam, underneath your face is a Codenames card asking if you're getting paid this month. No, you're not. But it's the beginning of the month. It would be crazy if you were already getting paid. We'd have to change all of our goals. But if you want that number to go up and underneath Sam's face, then all you have to do is subscribe to the channel during an episode of Codenames Live, and that number will go up. It'll get him paid. It also helps us keep the lights on here, and more importantly, it gets you a lot of really cool stuff that through the Twitch. Like you're going to get pants on. Right now, if you don't have a subscription, you are not wearing pants. And you should try and wear pants. Also, you have access to all of our emotes, so whenever a big 1 happens, a big 4 happens, an animal clue, an assassin, or when we say bye to Sam, you're going to get to play, you're going to get to participate in that. You're also going to get to skip all of the ads you had to watch before you come in here, but more importantly, Sam, those are things that everybody on Twitch gives away. We want people who follow us and subscribe to us, we want them to have more stuff. So, Sam, what else can people get if they subscribe to the channel, like Brianna Schman just did?
25-month streak. We do a newsletter every single month. You, Danny Sandring, and I from the main cast all get together and put a bunch of nerdy articles into a thing for people to read. Danny does a board game that slaps. I talk about a video game I checked out recently. You do a bunch of other stuff, including the book club. And at the very bottom, there's a giveaway. You just have to send us an email with 2 or 3 sentences answering the question of the month. This month, it's an album you wish more people had heard, checked out, things like that. And as long as you're subscribed, ! Newsletter will give you instructions. Just make sure your DMs are open because we have a bot that sends you the link. And if they're not open, then I've got to track it down, and it's a whole thing. And you don't want me in your DMs. The bot's just easier.
So yeah, do all of those things. ! Newsletter. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in the newsletter. There is the giveaway. The Nerded Correct Box of Fun this month is like every other month when we do a Box of Fun. It's going to have a board game, a book or two, a lot of merch, and a lot of little extra stuff that I love that you will get sent directly from my hands to yours. Yeah. So Sam, we're gonna go play the game. But everybody who is wearing pants. Oh wait, what do you want to do?
Before we do, there was a redemption, and I feel like he would cheer if I did it.
Shit. Where?
So Mr. ADH Games, Matt, one of my newest mods, who just offered to help me out when people aren't around. You're awesome. Thanks for redeeming
Matt,
Saying My Name.
I didn't even see that. Also, hi T-Bone. Yeah, Matt did have a Say My Name. Look at that. Also, Matt resubscribed. Brianna Schman resubscribed. Grand Gamer 37, thanks for following. And Lord Hermes cheering bits. I wonder where that puts him in the bits race for the bits game on Thursdays. Anyway, it's Matt who hooked me up with Adel. That makes sense. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you, Matt.
Also, Gemma
Thanks,
just
Matt.
went
Appreciate
face of
you, man.
Bo on Mod Corner.
Wait, what on Mod Corner? What's going on?
Gemma just went face of Bo.
Oh, again? God, see? This
What
is
does
why
that
I don't
mean?
like coming here. Our
widescreen.
cameras sometimes like to get silly.
Do I look insane?
No, you look amazing. You look
For an
super
insane
great.
person.
I should try to make more random faces, so in case it gets stuck, it's fun.
No, it's we got it back to working. Sam, we're gonna go play the game. So everybody, for the first time tonight, you're gonna want to get into those emotes because it is time to say bye to Sam. Bye, Sam. All right, let's get down to it. This is Codenames Live, the best comedy game show on the internet. It is based on the game Codenames from the company CGE, who are our sponsors. Thank you, CGE, for sponsoring the stream, the show, having made this game, and just being absolutely dope. If you guys don't already own Codenames, go buy Codenames. It's like $15 or $20 wherever you can buy games, and sometimes it's $7 on Amazon, so there's no reason not to already own this incredibly versatile game. You can check out their other games like Lost Ruins of Arnak, Galaxy Trucker, Starship Captains, Deal with the Devil, Dungeon Pets, Dungeon Lords. There's just a ton of amazing games from this company, and you should buy them so you can play with friends at your house. And I know some of you are like, Tim, I don't want people in my house. They're dirty. I get it. So if you don't want them in your house, or if you want to hang out with people that live very far away from you, like I am doing now, you can go to codenames.game, which is how we're playing. So if you like what you see tonight and you want to do this with your friends, head on over to codenames.game and you can do this. They've even added a video chat feature, so you can literally have your own episode of Codenames Live starring you and your friends. So go and check that out. And thank you again, CGE. For those of you that don't know, Codenames is a game about two spy teams. There's a red spy team and a blue spy team. They're infiltrating a location, trying to pull off a mission with the help of assets already on the ground. We like to think of the movie True Lies. So if you want to picture everybody on screen in the movie True Lies at the beginning, please do that. They're at the beginning part where they're trying to infiltrate the big bad guy's house, and he's very rich. And you know he's rich because he's
I guess I'm Tom
soiree.
Arnold.
What? Sorry? What, Marty?
I guess I'm Tom Arnold.
No, we're not even at the Tom Arnold part yet,
Oh, not
Marty.
yet? Okay. All right.
You're not sitting in
We're
the
going to get
van?
there in a second.
Oh,
But
I'm
first
the
we
Arab.
still- we
I'm going to
haven't
be
even
the
gotten
Arab
into
guy.
The building yet. You're
Can I
too
be the-
early, Marty.
Can I be the Arab guy, the Middle Eastern guy?
Please.
Thank you.
Yes. So, where were we? The guy's rich. He's very rich, and we know he's rich because he's got a big estate, and he's having a soiree, and he's got that long driveway with a circle at the end, and there's like a valet, and he parks the car, and you don't even know where he parked the car. There's so much land, and you get into the party, and the party's in the lobby. That's how big this guy's house is. He doesn't have a separate party room. He's just like, fuck it, let's put it in the lobby. It's great. I like it here. I put 2 stairs in the back that go to the same place because I don't care about square footage, and I like stairs. And in the backyard, there's a private lake, and out of the lake, a scuba diver comes out of there, and they take off their scuba suit, and they're wearing like a ball ball gown or a tuxedo because that's the spy trying to infiltrate the party. And they get in. They're pros. They know what they're doing. They get into the party. They're dancing with beautiful people, drinking champagne off of butlers' trays. But really, they're just checking out the other people at the party to see who their assets are so they can pull off the mission. But only one person knows who those people are, Marty. And that's the guy in the van. It's Tom Arnold, who's hacked into all of the cameras. He's checking out the people in the party, and he's talking over his earpiece. But he knows there's another team there that's just as technologically advanced as they are. And they're definitely monitoring all communications, which is why they need to speak in code names. That's the story of the game, but this is how it works. These 25 cards on the board with words on them, those are the people at the party and the code names they've been given. Our spy masters are going to give a single word clue and a number that tells the operative how many cards match that clue. For instance, if the spy master wanted the operative to choose the cards cat, dog, and mouse, they might give a clue like animal 3. And then the operative would look at all 25 cards, see that only 3 cards relate to the word animal, cat, dog, and mouse. They would choose those cards, they would be right. We'd move on to the next team who would give their clue, and we'll go back and forth until somebody has found all of their cards. Obviously, it's not going to be that easy. These cards are not going to match as well as cat, dog, and mouse do. If it was easy, it wouldn't be fun. The very difficult job our spy master has is to take these highly disparate words and try to find a way to connect them with that single word. So a clue like animal would more likely point to cards like squid, phoenix, and drummer, because a squid's an animal, a phoenix is a city, but it's also a mythological animal, and the drummer from the Muppet Show was named Animal. Those are the types of connections our spy masters have to make to have their operatives choose their cards as fast as possible. But Codenames isn't a game about connecting cards. It's a game about connecting cards for your partner. It doesn't matter if after looking at all of the cards, you can connect every single one of yours with a clue like Moby Dick if your partner has never read the book Moby Dick. That might be a clever clue, but it's not a good clue because your partner doesn't know what you're talking about. So make sure you cater your clue to your partner. There is a little bit of danger here. One of these cards is a deadly assassin, and if anybody chooses that card, the game will end automatically. That team will lose, and we'll make fun of them. So try not to do that. Obviously, everybody here knows how to play the game. You know how to play the game. All of this was to buy a little bit more time for our spy masters to come up with their first clue, but that time is up. So let's play Codenames! As usual, the captains are going to be taking the spy master role in our first round, and that means it is Marty versus Adel. And Adel is going first.
Tim, can I just say very quickly, can I interrupt and
Yes.
say, so sorry for the pardon the interruption. If you were like a 1950s salesman and you were on my porch and you were pitching Codenames in the manner you just did, I wouldn't slam the door in your face and say, get out of here, my husband's about to be home. I would open the door, say, come on in, put your feet up. I'd offer you cookies and milk. What a delightful spiel.
Oh, thank you. That makes me feel very good about myself.
Good.
Have you got a clue?
Yes.
Let's
no,
see it.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I have to, when I say yes, I have to hit, I see. I have to type it in first.
So much for practice.
Jeez.
Okay. Now I have a clue. You should fill the clue word and number
You just
before.
have to type a number.
Oh, come on,
You
Adel.
gotta
Come
like,
on.
click the cards and stuff. Don't worry. Don't
okay,
worry. It's
okay.
just really easy.
So, Marty, that explanation of Codenames is up there with one of your history lessons for a GMT game that we've played.
if I-
You know?
oh.
Party game.
If I may, minutes before hopping on this, I recorded 5 hours of podcast. So I'm a little true to my name. I'm a little addle-brained right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I am ready. Please play.
Metamorphosis, it's a big 4. Metamorphosis 4. That was hot.
Hey.
All right.
I'm sorry, Gemma. What did you just say?
Immediately, okay, I see like one that I'm like, yeah, okay, werewolf, yeah, metamorphosis for sure. That one is for sure getting my little tick.
I like
Oh God, metamorphosis. Fruit becomes a fruitcake, huh?
it. Yep. It sure does.
The Ice Age, you know, that's the whole thing. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and hit werewolf, so that one's just done.
Werewolf is blue.
Okay. Metamorphosis, not really. That would be more like a caterpillar. Shed. Oh, I like shed. You shed your chrysalis. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit that because I got no other better guesses. Great.
Shed is blue.
Metamorphosis.
I like Ice Age because, yeah, you metamorphosis from a time of dinosaurs to a time of not dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's definitely would be my next guess. I'm just gonna go for it.
That's
I'm
pretty
going
impressive.
It
No!
is not Ice Age. Now, Sam,
Ooh.
while we're here, if you could put up the laws for us, this is good. These are not rules. You do not have to follow them. These are just after 6 seasons. Like Murphy's Law, these just happen to be true. Yeah, just take a look at those. Mostly because you broke chat's law. We're over to the red team. Marty, have you got a clue for us?
Yes, sir, I do.
Let's see it. Baked 3. Thanks, Grand Gamer.
Baked 3. Well, Tim, what's not jumping out to me is something I think it's legal now in Canada, is it? That little wacky weed, that little stuff right there. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't see that on here, but
He's trying not to get. He's
Usually.
trying to stay on air, Tony.
Oh, yeah, because
I know,
weed
I know.
jokes is what's going to cancel us, Marty.
yeah. Well, I mean, we bake some pizza, we bake some cake. That's a given. Now, my dryer gets it gets real hot. It bakes clothes. But, baked mustard, bikini could bake your brain. But a fruitcake is questionable about a fruitcake being baked. Because, those things are ways. But we're going to go with pizza.
I mean, is it questionable? I don't think fruitcake's one of those no-bake cakes.
Well, some of the fruitcakes we get, but what do you get? At those gas stations, you kind of question that. But you definitely will bake a cake.
I like it.
Yeah, and then cake is in the word, and I know it's a stretch, but Marty may have said, he might pick up on the word cake in fruitcake and think that's baked as well. So I'm going to go with fruitcake.
Also red?
Also red. I could go ahead and guess another one, but no, I can't because he didn't give me 4,
You
right?
can
What's the rule on that?
Absolutely pick another card because you do have a bonus poke, although you've got nothing to go on, so I wouldn't suggest it.
That's true. I was watching his face while I was rattling things off to see if I could pick up on something, but nothing happened. So I'll go ahead and end my guessing.
Also, I like when we openly admit that we're actively cheating.
There's no cheating. I'm just reading. How's that cheating?
I'm just saying words to see if Marty is going to facially confirm.
I did not see that in the laws.
Adel, have you got a clue for me?
Speaking of cheating, I just want to give a huge shout out to Sylvie Real, who said, Adel, sucking up to Tim won't help you. Joke's on you. I also gave him money. So let's see what happens. I am ready with a clue.
Electric 3.
Oh my. Oh, okay. Electric fence. That's a thing.
I've got Ren and Stimpy in my head. You've got Ren and Stimpy in your head? Yeah. Gemma, do you not know the Don't Piss on the Electric Fence song?
I don't know that
whiz
song.
on the electric fence.
The only
Don't
thing
whiz,
I can think of is the Happy Happy Joy Joy and the
Log?
they had a Christmas one with the halls of stinky diapers. I don't know. Ren and Stimpy was not my thing. Meh.
Red button.
No, I don't know.
Push the red button.
Okay. Electric fence. You turn on something electric. I'm gonna mark that one.
Like the dryer?
I haven't even looked at that one yet. But yes, a dryer is electric. I would have gotten there. Jeez. All right. I'm going to say fence first.
Fence is blue.
All right. Dryer definitely seems more of a...
Oh, but Doug in the chat pointing out that turn was probably for metamorphosis as well.
Oh! That's a very good call. I'm going to go dryer and then I'm going to go turn.
2 more metamorphoses to find as well.
But you never know what's going to overlap, and then you know what I mean? Like turn could be an overlap, and then I drive myself crazy thinking there's still more out there. I'm going to go for turn. Yeah!
It is blue. Now you do have a bonus poke if you think you can find another metamorphosis. Or another electric.
Hey, Tim, didn't Jethro Tull have an electric flute? Wasn't that?
He must have, because I feel like he couldn't have done acoustic the entire time.
I mean, that is the heavy metal band of all time, according to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Just plain. Anyway.
My next guess would be meter, like an electricity meter outside, but I
Ooh.
don't know if I'm. Oh,
I
guess
like
other
that.
people are.
The chat does too.
I work for the power company, so I'm not going to speak to that kind of thing right there. You know, a lot of times you can just drive by your house now and scan it.
Well, I have one, so it exists. It's related
Okay.
to the word electric.
Okay.
Should I
That's up to you. I mean, remember, there's an
I
assassin
know.
out
I'm a
there.
little scared. I'm going to keep that on my little brain, but I'm going to end.
That works,
But Adam knows I'm keeping it on my little brain.
which is great because now Adel is either like, that's great because it's definitely the answer,
like-
or Adel is like, my next clue has to be not meter one. Marty, have you got a clue ready for us?
I do.
Let's see it. Bunny 2.
Oh, goodness. Well, Tim, I think I have a guess with a rabbit. So we're going to go ahead with rabbit, get that out of the
Feel
way.
safe.
Yeah, I feel safe with that one. Woo! Oh, that was close. I think Jim is on something because bunny meter doesn't work. And, oh, man. You know, he may be playing on words here. I think Mark, he's a bright man. He went to our alma mater here at NC State, electrical engineer. That's another one, electric engineer. Remember that, Jim? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember.
So we used pads of paper back then, so that could be all for electric. But I'm going to go with a hair because you
Hair
know,
or hair.
Oh, see the play on the word. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It is red.
Woo!
Now, you do have a bonus poke if you think that was wrong.
No, I'm pretty sure because I can't think of a Captain Bunny. Captain Kangaroo,
A lot
yes,
of
but not a
people in the
Captain
chat
Bunny.
are saying things like hair. Well, yeah, hair. Bunny love. Bunnies have a lot of sex to have big litters of bunnies.
Litters. Oh, okay. I could see that. A bunny litter. I don't know. I want in. We're ahead by one, and Adel's going to have to come up with a big one here. So I'm going to go ahead and end my
I
guessing.
like it. Adel, it is back over to you. Previous clues include metamorphosis and electric. Have you got a new clue for us?
I do.
Let's see it. Picnic 3.
Picnic. Ooh. Okay. Picnic, ant. That's a quintessential part of a picnic. If there's not an ant, you're not picnicking. Mustard, because you're absolutely grilling something.
Good. Nice.
Chips. You'd eat chips at a picnic.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the chat is saying.
British
Cool.
man brings his own mustard. I like it.
I'm going to start with mustard because that seems very picnicky.
Mustard is blue.
I got to go with ant just because of all the stuff. I mean, you just got to go ant.
Wow.
And then we're going chip.
Also blue. Now you have a bonus poke that can win the game.
Oh.
Or you can end guessing, which is what we like to call pulling a Tavis here when it's 3-1 and forcing the other team to. Tavis is one of our main cast members, and he loves doing this. He likes getting to 1 and saying, "You know what? I think I know what the answer is, but I'm going to put the pressure on the other team."
Oh, always take the sure
One
win,
thing,
Gemma.
go for
Always take
meter,
the sure.
but I don't
Take the sure win.
Yeah, but what if that's the assassin?
Yeah. What if it or red even, and making it even easier for the red team to win?
All right, I gotta trust the chat. But
You do.
if you're wrong, we're in a fight. I'm going meter.
It is meter.
Yay!
Blue team wins.
Sitting on a park bench. Ba, 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 ba. Hey, Aqualung! Woo!
They are much better at this game than what we are.
Let's head
really
on over
good
to
clues,
Mod
Adel.
Corner
That was
and
really,
talk
really
about
good.
that.
Good job.
Thank you so much.
Nice.
All right,
Great job,
Sam,
Gemma.
take it away,
Great job,
bud.
Gemma.
I was gonna say, Adel, do you know why we won?
Because of you. Because of the brain.
The brain.
The brain.
Marty, talk us. Were there clues for Love, Mountie, and Flute?
Yeah.
Had I thrown out any? No,
Yeah.
not for any of those words.
Okay, good. Also, a litter of bunnies. When I brought that up, that couldn't have felt good when I brought that up.
No, when you said that, I went, oh my gosh, don't lead him down that road.
Don't lead me down that rabbit hole.
Hey-oh.
I'm here till when can I leave?
Don't forget to tip the wait staff.
Yeah. The
Follow
confidence of the best stand-up comedians. Thanks, everyone. I'm here till I leave. When do I leave?
I gotta say, very disappointed Steel wasn't one of our words. Lately, my obsession with Steel Panther has been pretty extreme, and I was like,
That's right.
if you say Panther, I got it. But no one had that luxury, unfortunately.
No.
What are we talking about? What's happening in the chat, Sam?
I have no idea. Mr. ADHD Games is just going off.
Oh, so Mr. ADHD Games is mentioning a co-host of mine, Usador the Wizard.
Ah.
And he,
Of the
yes,
12th
of
realm.
Ephesius. This wizard has many names. It's best not to start or talk about him, or he will appear, and we will not get a word in edgewise.
There's a character limit. That's so funny.
Not on Magic Tavern. We've had
I
over 4,000 characters.
No.
There's lots of characters on there.
Yes,
It is okay. When you guys started, we're gonna reset. Hold on, let me reset this board so that Gemma and Tony can get a head start on this.
Cool.
But as a lazy creator myself,
Wait,
excuse me, what? Where are we going with this? When talking about my podcast?
Hello from the Magic Tavern seems like the most daunting. Like looking at it now, looking back at it now, you're just like, oh my god, there is so much going on. It's the first podcast where having a wiki seemed like it's the only one it's a necessity. I don't think I listen to any other podcast where I have to go to the wiki, but Magic Tavern, it's bookmarked.
If our fans had not created a wiki for us, we would be in trouble. They literally saved the podcast. I'll also say a lot of times people will be like, you actually said this, but then this, and then actually that. And we will always just be like, yeah, magic, because it's set in a magical world. So we can brush a lot under the rug by just being like, yeah, magic. And most people will stop after that, but not all.
Yeah. Also, it's kind of a ridiculous expectation for you guys to think you guys have a thread that you're following.
No. It's all flying by the seat of our pants. That's why I started Hey Riddle Riddle, so I could have one podcast where I didn't have to remember anything. I was like, I need something, an outlet for not memorizing.
It's like I said. Well, I didn't say it live on the air. My daughters, when we're in the car, and if we're not listening to music, we're listening to Hey Riddle Riddle, and it has supplanted my brother and me as their go-to podcast.
Can I just say, Tim, if your daughter loves Hey Riddle Riddle, your daughter has terrible taste.
Both of them think it's great because they like the stuff that I create too here. Like we're playing Codenames live, and there's a game going on. But you must have picked up by now that the game is secondary to everything else that's going on. There is a game, but we're just hanging out and having fun. So when Hey Riddle Riddle just being like, okay, there's a riddle, but first we must do this scene, and it will take 5 minutes before we get back to riddles.
Yes, of course.
It is beautiful. And also Boise coming in, dropping 10 subs. Thank you, Boise. You are insane and incredible, and I love you. You are the best. I am going to turn down these notifications, though.
Dropping 10 subs, I haven't seen that since the weekling at the S&M party. I got nothing.
I like it. Sam, anything you want to talk about before we go back to the thing?
I'm sure there was something, but that joke about S&M just threw me off so much that we're good to just go back.
See, if someone's weak, they can't carry a sub. So they drop the sub. And sub is a term in S&M for someone who's
tasty.
What's good?
Delicious.
Yeah, for submarine.
Double stuffed. Extra meat.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go, Tim. You're getting a little closer
Speaking
to
of
the
rabbit holes.
Speaking.
Family board.
yeah,
Oh,
we
is
would
it?
like to thank-
Oh, shoot. Is this a
We
family?
would like to thank Family Board Game Company CGE for sponsoring the stream.
I
Marty?
explicitly asked, and you
Oh, yeah.
said I could say whatever I want.
Absolutely. We just have to thank Family Board Game Company CGE whenever it happens. So it's good. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's unofficially, officially part of our
Yeah,
sponsorship.
it's very unofficial. Tony, one of the CGE reps and one of our best friends here, is still on the fence as to whether or not he likes when we call out how dirty we've gotten by thanking CGE, but it's never going to go away. Speaking of new podcasts, Marty, you guys just dropped a podcast that's very close to my heart because I also have been playing board games since the 90s. And looking back over every decade since then and seeing what games were important to me then that are no longer important to me now and how I've returned and gone back and forth, it was a delight to listen to the last episode.
Oh, well, thank you. Have you found that your taste have changed a lot over the years?
Yep. They about midway they swung to super heavy. I really liked anything that was super mega heavy, and then I went through like a couple of years where I was like, medium is where I kind of want to live now because none of my friends want to play the heavy games with me, and then it goes back up and forth. I've never lost my love of party games though. Those always stay because those you can play with everyone.
That's right.
We've been on a big Quacks of Quedlinburg kick.
Oh, it's
That
so good.
might be my new favorite game.
It's pretty dope. Have you played Cubitos? Because those are the two that are compared against each other.
No, how do you spell that?
Cubitos. It's got one of the best box arts because it's a big piece of cheese wearing lederhosen. So it's Quacks of Quedlinburg and Cubitos. I don't care what anybody else says. They're the same game. Quacks of Quedlinburg is drawing stuff from a bag, and I've got the extra thick bits that make that fun. And I prefer drawing from a bag, whereas Cubitos is a dice pool that you roll. So if you prefer rolling dice, then you'll like Cubitos.
Oh, man,
but if
you.
you like, so that one's pretty dope.
I will pick that up this week. Thank you so much.
I have both of those, because my youngest likes the dice, and my eldest likes pulling from a bag.
Well, Sagrada is a dice drafting, and then what's the one you got me? Puzzle.
Oh yeah, I forget the name of it. We only
It's like
played
a Japanese game. It's puzzle, but it's very much like Dominion and very much like that. But there's like a bag that you grab out of. So similar
that. Yeah,
kind
it's
of.
in a pink box.
Yeah, pink. What's it called? Puzzle.
That's
That almost sounds like that potion one.
It's not Potion Explosion.
No, the potion one is Quedlinburg. Quacks
No.
of Quedlinburg.
Puzzle.
Yeah.
Oh, that is Quacks. Oh, okay,
Anyone
never
in
mind.
the chat? Puzzle.
I thought there was a
Tony,
third
Marty,
one that was bag
Japanese,
related.
bagged builder
That's
that has
not
puzzle in it.
Puzzle. And
ringing any
it's
bells.
a pink box.
Yeah. Pink box. Yeah, pink box should be flooding, but I'm sorry, I cannot.
No, my only Japanese pink box is a fake artist goes to New York, and that is definitely not like
No.
Dominion.
Is nobody hearing this?
Puzzle Strike.
No, we're
Puzzle
Thank you.
Strike.
Puzzle
Yes.
Ta-da.
Yes.
Thanks, Matt.
Thanks, Matt. You're the best.
Thank you, Matt.
Also, this is a rabbit hole that I will go down for the next 3 hours. So instead, everybody get your emotes ready because it is once again time to say bye to Sam. Oh, bye, Sam.
Bye, Sam.
Bye, Sam.
All right, it is round 2. The blue team won that first round, which means if they win this round, they're going to win the episode. But if red can pull out a victory here, we're going to be forced to go to a tiebreaker. So let's see what happens there. The second round always goes to the not captains, which means it is Tony versus Gemma. And Gemma's going first. Have you got a clue for me?
I sure do.
Let's
I
see
had a
it.
lot of time to look. Ah.
I'll do it again.
No, sorry.
Sydney 3.
Sydney. Okay.
Yes, final girl from Scream, Sydney.
Hello, Sydney. And just I had some trouble with the practice round. Just to be clear, if I press the yellow finger, that selects it immediately.
You are picking it for sure, which we
Great.
don't suggest doing at the beginning of your turn.
Okay.
Clicking the card highlights it so you
Yep.
can remember you were thinking of it.
Okay, so Sydney, Gemma and I just went to Sydney last week. We went to Tokyo, Canberra, and then Sydney. So
Ooh,
I
nice.
know for a fact that I caught COVID from a filthy little Australian. I'm going to go ahead and pick that.
Wait, do you think that the clue Sydney was because you caught COVID from an Australian?
I don't know where you're going with that.
I was just wondering why the connection wasn't just Sydney's in Australia.
I'm just having fun. I'll stop.
Stop having fun.
I know that Sydney is full of Australia was started by prisoners. Prisoners, of course, famously go to, well, I guess prisoners aren't in jail. Those are two different things, but we'll keep jail on the top there. Sydney, let's see, bridge. There's a famous bridge going across the harbor there, right by the Sydney Opera House. Bear, not really. Washer, don't get it charged. Mummy would be fun. Bank, saddle, gymnast, wedding. Okay. Well, Australia was not in any wars that I'm familiar with. Well, actually, they were in wars. My apologies to any Australian soldiers listening. Thank you for your service. Mosquito, Amazon powder. Okay. Expansion. Oh, locust. Okay. I don't know if you know this. Australia had cane toads plague their country, a foreign species that absolutely took over, like locusts. So cane toad, that's a bit of a stretch. Moses, of course, parted the Australian continent from Tasmania. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to shut up and go with bridge.
Bridge is blue. Now, what happens often on a Thursday night with our main cast is Jason, if war and Australia are ever near each other, he likes to bring up the Great Emu War because it is a war between the humans and the emus that the emus won.
Wow. Did not see that coming. I want to...
Yeah.
So if I can help,
Yes, please.
AC/DC is from Australia, and a drill could either be plugged in or run from a battery, AC or DC.
Marty, can I immediately dismiss your opinion? Because any true Australian knows they're called akadaka. You just made a fool of yourself. Any proper Australian calls them akadaka. I'm going to go ahead. How do I unselect a card? Just press it again. Doesn't matter.
You don't even have to.
I don't even have to. I'm gonna take a leap of faith just because I'm having fun. I'm gonna go ahead and say jail. The chat is not saying anything here. Okay,
Wait,
someone
was that whine of despair from Gemma?
I think I just took off my
I
wedding
thought it was
band
the
and
cat.
threw it.
is what I would have
Completely
said.
unrelated. Completely unrelated to anything we're doing.
Is what I would have said.
Wait, I thought there was supposed to be no reaction from the clue giver.
Marty?
Not reacting.
Marty,
My finger itched.
my wife has a medical condition called no wrongsies. Now, no wrongsies, which is a Latin term, means she will get violently ill if I ever select wrong. Now, if she had some gas escape her esophagus in the sound of a noise, that is completely medical. I'm going to go ahead and stop here for no reason other than to check on my wife. Jebba, I'll be right down.
Wow.
We're over to the red team. Tony, it is your first clue of the game. Have you got a clue for us?
I'm still recovering from this past exercise here. Oh my heavens. Yes, Tim, I have a clue.
Let's see it. It's a big
Whoa.
4. Pharaoh 4.
Marty?
That is a clue right there. So let's go.
Not that I'm playing with my wedding ring
Yeah.
or making
I'm
any
gonna, I'm gonna
sounds
just
or
watch
anything.
your ring as I go through the words, okay?
Okay. If it comes off my finger.
Now, I think the biggest concern here is how violently did Gemma not want Adel to take jail? Was it, it's not our card, it's their card, or it's the assassin?
Time will
All right, here we go. let's look through this. There's a couple things that immediately jump out. So I don't know how well Tony knows the Old Testament or anything like that, but there's a lot kind of tying some stuff in together. For example, the plagues of the locusts with the Pharaoh. Moses obviously was part of that.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to chime in?
Pharaoh is a ruler.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can absolutely help
It's
out.
very clear what's going on here. Pharaoh, of course, the most famous Pharaoh was King Tut. That was a song as portrayed by
Uh-huh.
Steve Martin, who performed
Correct.
that song while high on cocaine. Now, powder is on the board. So I just want to
Right.
say, Steve Martin performing King Tut, Pharaoh, cocaine.
That sounds
I was thinking-
that sounds good, which leads me straight to the Pharaoh also could have been a mummy. So
Also,
I see how Steve Martin went, because as he danced on the Saturday Night Live version of that song, there were mummies behind him dancing.
yeah, there are mummies. That's
If this
true.
is right, must be
Now,
nice to have those four words together. Must be nice.
Just before we step on the cheating button some more, just
what?
a reminder that if you can see the color of the cards, you're not allowed to talk at all.
Jim, I think that's pointed at you.
I didn't say
You started to say something.
You started saying, "Well, I was thinking," and I'm like, "Oh,
then I
don't tell
stopped.
anybody. Don't tell
then I
anybody what
stopped.
you're thinking."
All right, so
She's good.
I'm going
She's
to
good. You're good.
I'm going to start through. There's one that is kind of an outside one. That's a scroll, but I'll pass on that one.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and go with some most obvious ones. So let's do ruler.
Ruler is red.
It's obvious. So let's see if there's this connection here with Moses.
Also red.
There is. So with the plagues, one was locust.
That is red.
Let's take a chance and say mummy.
Also red. Now you know
Wow.
the bonus poke if you think any of those might have been incorrect.
I don't poke anybody for a bonus. No.
All right, well then end guessing, Marty.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll end guessing. I'll end poking.
All right, blue team, it is back over to you, Gemma.
Wait, he can say that, but I can't say a weakling at a S&M party?
Oh, all of you can
Okay,
say all
okay.
those things. Also, we'd like to thank Family Board Game Company CGE for sponsoring the stream.
I see what's going on. Okay, I get it. I'm in on
Gemma?
it now. Okay.
Have you got a clue for us?
I sure do.
Consummate 2.
Okay.
Consummate, obviously a type of soup.
Yes, a clear broth. And it's clear that people on their wedding night will have that soup. And it's a delicious soup that produces a baby to where the parents don't have to touch each other. Because we're a family show. Consummate. When you consummate your marriage, you get all charged up. And afterwards, both partners should pee. So you don't get any diseases.
So no infections.
Yes, of course. Consummate.
There's a famous Seinfeld episode about consummate and a gymnast.
Yes. Consummate. I'm a consummate professional as a comic. Consummate. Boy, oh boy, this is tough. Hey, consummate. Okay, we're gonna lose this game, so let's.
Chat said drill.
Let's see what the. Oh, I forgot to check the chat.
I do like drill.
Doug Gooding, drill. The way I consummate, there's no drilling, but I could totally understand. Thank you, Doug Gooding.
Bonus poke, bonus drill, whatever.
So I'm gonna-
you're right.
I'm gonna click on-
Adel,
yes.
I'm with you too. I don't like to drill when I consummate either. It's reverse cowgirl, which means saddle is probably right.
Yes. Drill, baby, drill. I'm gonna go with wedding because that seems like a given.
It's blue.
And then I still have Sydney on the board. Sydney,
Which is
of course.
jail.
We mentioned, oh my gosh, I've been so dense. Sydney, of course, we mentioned as the main character in Scream. Scream, a famous John Carpenter film. I also enjoy Wes Craven's The Thing.
It's a Wes Craven film, but yeah.
I know. Yes, I'm having fun. That's why I said Wes Craven's The Thing. John Carpenter made The Thing. So I'm going to stop having fun because
Keep having fun.
Sydney expansion. I'm going to go with expansion.
It is not expansion.
Thank you.
Over to the red team. Tony, 3 left to find. Previous clue is, just Pharaoh. So you probably need to connect these last 3.
I need to connect these last 3. Okay. Let's see if we can do that for you here. And
You good to go?
yeah, I'm
That's
good.
Cleaning 2.
Now, before I start looking at this, I want to give a shout out to the Slithy Bandersnatch over in chat who gave a strong bad. Nice reference. Consummate V's. I said consummate. Nice job. I got that. All right. Cleaning. Clean. Okay. Well, a washer cleans. I mean, that's kind of what the whole purpose of a washer is. Now, there is a saddle soap.
Yeah, is that some
you
kind of
can
cleaning
use.
powder, Marty?
I have no idea. Now, that's also powder, which is cleaning.
I'll also say, who cleanses our souls if not Jesus Christ? He was famously a carpenter.
He was the carpenter, yeah. So that's like the second time Carpenter matches, so it might be Carpenter.
There are clean comics, maybe not here, but out there, there's some clean comics.
Not here.
So yeah, powder's looking interesting here. So let's see: bear, war, comic, slug, mosquito, scroll, drill, Amazon, charge, PE jails. All right, I'm going to go with the obvious washer.
That is red.
Okay. And typically, you pour. Well, you used to pour liquid. Let's just try powder and see what happens.
It is red.
Oh, okay,
Nice.
Now you do have a
nice.
bonus
And I'm
poke.
not going to take a bonus drill at this point, or poke, or whatever we're calling it now. I'm just going to end guessing.
All right, so Gemma, in where the number usually shows up, there's an infinity symbol. That's probably what you're going to want to do. So you're going to give a clue for as many of the cards you haven't given a clue for yet, and then use the infinity symbol. For those watching at home who don't know how the infinity symbol is used, the infinity symbol will allow Adel to keep choosing cards so long as he keeps finding the right card. The problem with an infinity clue is that the clue that he's given, he won't know how many cards match that clue. Gemma may have connected 4 cards to that clue, or just 1, but Adel isn't going to know. However, he is going to be able to go back to his clues Consummate and Sydney to help him pick up the rest of the cards. So hopefully, Gemma is going to be pointing to other cards, and 4 other cards, hopefully. Unless, Gemma, you already have a 5 clue. So, yeah. If you don't, I highly suggest using the infinity symbol. Have you got a clue for me?
Yeah.
Let's see.
I like that confidence.
Torah Infinity. Ooh, Torah Infinity.
Torah. Okay. I don't know any Jewish bears. Torah, much like
Seth Rogen.
much like the two. Thank you so much. Much like the two provinces in Canada that are warring against whether Jesus is alive or dead. The Torah is there's an Israel-Palestine war. I'm actually Palestinian. My wife is Jewish, so that's very close to home. Torah, slug, comic. Well, when you have to read the Torah, it's pretty comic. It's a pretty comical experience. Very embarrassing. The Torah is a scroll.
Scroll, yeah.
I have to say,
Slithy.
I have to say, the Jewish faith is an Amazon religion. Now it's the part where Tim tells me it's pronounced Amazon, and I know that. And then I apologize.
No, I'm catching on.
Charge P. Jail, Torah. Jesus was the spokesperson for the Jewish faith. You can bank on the Torah being no, that's nothing. Gymnast saddle. Okay. So number one, first and foremost, the Torah is a scroll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And one of the books of the Torah is Blazing Saddles.
Yes, of course, the famous Wes Craven film, where that guy punches the other guy and says, "I work for Wes Craven." Let's see here. I gotta go with Jesus. Besides Harrison Ford, the most popular carpenter. Yes.
Blue.
Torah.
You still have Consummate and Sydney, by the way.
Consummate and Sydney. Torah. I'm gonna go because Australia was involved in some amount of wars, and because there's a war between Israel and Palestine, I'm gonna go war. Yes.
It is blue.
Wow.
Very
Okay.
well.
Torah, a lot of blood was spilled during that, which is mosquitoes lapped that up. Drill Torah. Gymnast. Okay. Carrie struggling to read the Torah. Carrie struggling to read the Torah. Gymnast. Yes.
Yes.
Was
Carrie Strug the one that tore her ankle?
Yeah. Oh, yes. During a drill. I'm gonna go. Boy, oh boy, this is tough. So my other words were Sydney, which might have been
Consummate. Yeah.
Consummate.
Consummate bees.
Consummate. I think it's pretty funny we cheated earlier, so I'm gonna click on comic. Okay.
Oh no, comic is red. Red team wins.
You had everything you needed.
Can we just,
He
before we
did.
go to Mod Corner, I would like to
Oh my
point out
gosh.
that Mosquito and Drill were indeed blue. Let's head on over to Mod Corner.
So that's funny that the whole jail thing in the ring came off. So, okay.
Weird coincidence.
Oh, so Jail was the assassin. What?
Honestly, it would have been so boring on the first turn. Come on. No one wants to see that. I saved the game.
The minute he said jail, I watched, Gemma, your eyes. Big old saucers. I mean, it was like, I will hurt you.
So can I hear, Tim, am I allowed to ask for what
Absolutely.
what
That's
she was
Mod
going
Corner's
for with
That's
Okay.
entirely
Okay.
what we're here for. Yeah.
All right. I got to say, Doug Gooding in the chat, you're a genius. Consummate was absolutely wedding and drill. I thought that was very funny. I thought it was a sure in. Is there a way? I took notes before the game even started of exactly the clues.
Yeah, so on the side, there's the game log that shows all of the clues and the cards that were taken. Also, if you click on the cards
Yeah,
on the
I'm clicking
board,
them.
they'll
All right.
you can see the words beneath
Revealed
them.
themselves.
what was the other?
Okay.
What was Sydney?
So
Yeah.
Sydney was the bridge, Australia, and mosquito because of all the bugs. And I told you about the hats and just like all the bugs. No, okay, muzzies. No, good, great. I was very pleased. Yeah, War Scroll. I was going for Carpenter in Torah, but even though Jesus is not in the Torah, but it's a religious book that is.
It's in the
cool.
sequel.
So you got in the sequel. So you got that.
Yeah. I think they
didn't
reference him as
exactly-
being Torah from the Flora.
I didn't exactly give a clue for P. I was going to do bite for mosquito and P because that's the only food I think that was on there. But you had kind of said it.
Pretty sure
you had kinda
bears
said it
bite though.
with the wedding one. So I'm like, he mentioned it. You never know. That was tough.
Pea soup. Yeah.
Decent. Adel, when you said the bloodbath and linked mosquito, I was saying, please, that would have been brilliant if you had clicked on mosquito. That was amazing. I was almost Amazon.
Ooh, thank you so much. I'm very tall for
whatever.
my age. Yeah, I think I mean I don't want to say like I was going to, but I definitely wanted to try and lose because I felt bad that we cheated.
We didn't cheat.
You didn't.
How come you can? Right? Like we can take clues from the chat. That's
No, you can
Not
do.
any
No,
different.
nobody cheated, and nobody needs to feel bad. However, this is anybody's game because this is the tiebreaker. While we're doing that, Sam, yeah, you know what? Let's give them a bunch of time. Let's get to the Patreon through the book club.
wait. We get to decide, Adel, who's buying and who's.
Yep.
What do you want to do?
Oh,
You do.
I accidentally clicked, Tony. Sorry.
Wow.
Oh, no,
I guess-
I'm good with that. Since you didn't win and I did, you get to redeem
Well,
yourself.
no, I would rather you would give me clues as you give me clues, especially with this board.
These two clearly not married with how polite they're being. Gemma, tell me what we're doing.
What do you think? I mean, to be fair, that is good logic. We won when you were clue giving.
It's up to you.
What's more fun?
Choose in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
I don't want to choose. Someone else choose.
All right, I'll do it.
What are the? Okay.
Crushing it, Sam. Tell people about the newsletter.
As long as you're subscribed, you got a pair of pants beside your name, you can get our dope newsletter. Every single month, Tim, Danny Standing from the main cast, and I put together a bunch of nerdy articles for people to enjoy. Danny tells you about a board game that slaps. I talk about a video game I checked out this month. Tim does a bunch of other stuff, including the book club. And at the very bottom, there's a giveaway every single month. This month, it's a Nerd Incorrect box of fun. And you just have to tell us 2 or 3 sentences about an album you wished more people had checked out. If you are subbed but don't get the newsletter, !newsletter in the chat will get you instructions. Just make sure you have your DMs open because we have a bot that sends you the
That's
message.
right. Go check out the newsletter. I have the fun kind of ADHD, which means that I need to have information going into my brain 24/7. So I'm constantly reading books, listening to podcasts, listening to audiobooks, watching TV, watching movies, listening to music, playing video games, anything that can keep my mind busy. And because of that, I take in so much that I want to tell other people about things that they might have missed because they can't take in so much. So the newsletter is our way of communicating. Maybe you'll find your next favorite thing that you didn't have time to find on your own, and I hope I can help you with that. My favorite thing in the newsletter is our book club, the Book Incorrect Book Club, where every month we read something together and we talk about it in the Discord. !Discord to get in there. You can talk freely about our book of the month. But if you are subscribed to us on Patreon at patreon.com/nerdincorrect, every single level will get you access to our Patreon only section of the Discord, where our book club is much more robust, and more importantly, the selection of the month is available to you in audiobook and ebook. So even at our lowest level, you're going to get to read along with us some dope ass books. And this month we are reading the Helldivers series by Nicholas Sansbury Smith. Which is a series that I didn't want to read at all ever, and I had on my audiobooks because someone told me it was good, and I ignored them for 3.5 years. And 2 weeks ago, I decided to listen to the first one, and I am almost done this, and I just finished the 7th before recording today. This thing. So it's that fucking good. And I was so excited about it that you have access to the first 6 books if you join our Patreon, because I think it's great. The $5 level is our video level. You'll get access to the books, but you'll also get every single episode of Codenames Live that has ever been aired. That's from the main cast, the new class, all of the summer and holiday bashes, all of the special pop-up episodes, and our Patreon exclusive show, Reality TV, where my daughter and I watch television together, and we talk about it because I talk about what's probably happening in the production of the TV show and why they make those choices, and my daughter talks about what she likes about the show and what it's like sitting next to somebody who fucking does that. So if you want to watch that, it drops every Friday at 8 a.m. Our first season, you can go binge it. We watched The Traitors from the UK, the BBC version of it. And that is all available for you to watch back to back. And we are going to be dropping episode 7 of the American version of The Traitors this Friday at 8 a.m. But the $10 level of our Patreon is probably where you're going to want to live. You're going to get everything I've already told you about. The Nerd Incorrect podcast, which is also a Patreon exclusive. This art card from Isabel Angel that tells us that we are all half centaur. You're going to get this sticker to put on your copy of Codenames to let everybody know you own the copy of the home version of the best comedy game show on the internet. You're going to get access to our secret store, but more importantly, you're going to get put on Tavis's hit list. Tavis Mapleston, one of our main cast members, to thank you for your love and support, is going to hunt you down and kill you. So that's nice. The people getting murdered this week are a Panda Smith 360, a Douglas Gooding, Anita Russell, Apollo Renato, a Slithy Bandersnatch, a Bobby Orange Toy Guns, Peter G. Evans, Lindsay Northrup, Luigi 2020, Tim Rowcliffe, Stupid Monkey, Janathi, and Mazel Tov Cocktail Gaming. All of those people are getting murdered because they support us at our stakeholder level or higher, and you can too. So head on over to patreon.com/nerdincorrect and sign up at the stakeholder level or higher so that Tavis can hunt you down and kill you, and you can get all of the cool ass shit that we give all you people. Sam, we're going to go find out who's going to win the episode because it is a tie game. So everybody get that emote ready because it is time once again to say bye to Sam. Bye, Sam. All right, this is our tiebreaker round. Each team won a game, and so we would like to apologize for wasting all of your times. Those other two games, worthless, mean nothing. This is the only game that counts, and we didn't even need to play them. The Spy Masters for this round are Marty and Adel. And this time Marty will be going first in the most important round of the show. Have you got a clue for us?
I do, sir.
Let's see it. Occupation 3.
Interesting. That's a strong one to lead off with. So definitely a pilot is an occupation. Well, at least I hope it's an occupation. So we'll go for there.
I'm
Woohoo!
terrified. Every time this comes up, Mother is in the conversation, and we have to find out where Tony stands.
Well, it is, but was Marty thinking that, or did he see something better?
You know Marty better than we do.
This is true, and I know he would definitely deem that. I mean, the man has 3 boys, so definitely. So medic is an occupation, so we'll go there. I'm not seeing much of anything, so I appreciate you pointing that out to me, Tim, because I hadn't seen anything else that grabbed me. So yes, definitely, a mother is a very big. I mean, they have a day. They have a complete day for themselves.
Yeah,
I have a whole day. The other 364 are for kids. So here we go, mother.
It is red.
Woohoo!
Feels like cheating to me.
All right. So we are going to end our guessing.
All right, pilot, medic, and mother. All right, so not wizard, not sumo. Yeah, I think you did. I think you did it right. Adel, it is over to you. Have you got a clue for us?
I do.
Let's see it. It's
Strong.
a big 4.
Jeez.
Party 4.
All right. New Year party. Badoi. Full
New Year
moon party. I don't know if you would think of that. We mentioned it the other day, but I don't think full moon party would have been in there.
A full moon party. My daughters wouldn't let me throw them a moon party.
You go to limousine, like get a limo to go to prom. Party.
Just getting into a limousine is a party.
True. Yeah, that is like the pre party or the party.
And pre-parties can still get you. Family show. Family show.
You drink beer at a party. Let's see. Space party. March. My birthday's in March. I have a party.
You should have a birthday month.
I do.
It is
See,
March.
we actually have an agreement. So my birthday is March 28th. So I get the whole month, obviously.
As you should.
Adel, unfortunately, his birthday is June 1st. So he just gets the one day.
But he's recovering from the big party on the 31st. Mm-hmm. So there you go. Oh, so was Adel one of those babies that was highlighted on the TV and stuff like that as the New Year's baby? Was he number 1 on one?
Wait, Tony, do you think June 1st is New Year's Day?
No, man. Wasn't it? I thought she said
it's a new year of my life.
I'm telling you, I'm on medicine here.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to guess New Year.
New Year is blue.
I'm going to guess beer. Sweet.
Beer party. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Pie's kind of on my radar too. Adel's not a cake guy. He loves pie.
Pie party.
But that's more birthday. I mean, I'm going to undo that. I think I'm gonna go for limousine.
It is blue.
And I'm gonna go March, I think. But let me just give it another look.
Y'all have a party in the limousine or something?
Moscow likes to drink.
Lord
and party.
Hermes thinks party sign, and that just reminds me of Mulaney's opening joke of nobody knows how to write out a party sign at the right size.
All right, I'm going March. Oh,
it is not March.
That's a cute dog, though, so it makes it a little bit.
It is.
So I have a rules question. For the name of a product, can it be 2 words? An actual.
I mean, can you make it not 2 words?
This might be hilarious.
I guess I can smush them together.
Yeah, just don't hit spacebar.
Smash up.
All right, let's see it.
Hold on.
No, let's go, Marty.
Okay, now I'm ready.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh.
Trivial Pursuit 3.
That feels wrong.
It's pretty wrong.
But you know what's even wronger, Gemma, is nothing jumps out at me from Trivial
I've only
Pursuit.
got one thing that pops up.
Other than one, and that is the pie wedge. That was the biggest thing that came out of that. But Trivial Pursuit, it's a board game, it's a game. But you know what? I don't know if he would do this, but there's tokens. So we got to go with the tokens in the game. So hopefully that'll work out. And then, other than that, Trivial Pursuit really relies on your memory, and at our ages, Prevagen really helps. Can we get a sponsor for our sponsor, Prevagen?
Yeah,
For us old
you
guys.
Can shout out your sponsor,
Okay,
Prevagen.
There you go, Prevagen. It makes that memory sharp, so we're going to go with memory.
It is red.
Oh goodness! So with that, I will turn it over to the blue
Can
team.
I say real quick? I thought this was not going to work. Cat just jumped on the windowsill.
Whoa. Haven't seen
I
that before.
thought-
Good job, Cat.
I thought he was just going to completely wipe out, but I'm impressed. That's a very small little sill. Anyway.
No, now you're gonna have to.
How's he gonna get
you're
down?
Have to figure out where to put things in your house now that you know that that's a possibility.
True. All right, just had to share.
I also just
That's
have to
pretty
share, if anybody here listens to Hey Riddle Riddle, JPC just texted me, okay, you were right, great episode of Succession. And Aaron agreed, insane. So just some hot behind the scenes action.
All right. While we're talking about TV, I'm 4 episodes into Beef, and it's kind of fucking great.
Nice.
How is that?
It's really good, and the trailer makes it seem like it's just going to be like this revenge thing, and it's not. The 2 shows that I started today were the Big Door Prize and Beef, which thematically are kind of taking the same idea of not feeling you're meeting your full potential, and both of which are heavy character studies. I like them both. Completely different vibes, but same themes. Adel, have you got a clue for us?
Yeah, speaking of not fulfilling your potential, I am ready with a clue.
Fictional
Ooh.
2.
Sherwood Forest
Moscow and Wizards.
Wizard. What have gotten there? Okay. Is space real? Space Jam?
Space isn't real either, that's true.
The moon landing, fictional. We know that.
Well, the moon's made of cheese, so how could you even land on it?
All right. I feel pretty strongly about Wizard and Sherwood.
I mean, Sherwood,
Okay.
I agree with you, except that Sherwood Forest is legitimately a real place.
But the association is with
True.
Robin Hood, and I
Yeah.
think I know Adel, like the animated one. The brain.
That's right. There is no hot foxes in Sherwood Forest.
So there you go.
You do have a bonus poke.
Wow.
You're still missing a party.
Wow. I was like, Hot Fox, is he going back to the Errol Flynn one? No, he's talking about Disney. Wow, the Disney Robin Hood.
Yeah,
Okay.
that fox
I'm with you
awakened
now.
a lot.
Oh, yes. Everyone's
people.
first crush.
Well, it's both. It's like Meg
Okay.
Marion and Robin. I think maybe not all sides, but many sides of the attraction coin. People were
It was
into that.
my generation, Simba and Nala.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, unreal.
I do still have a party clue.
Moscow for the Communist Party, says Doug Gooding.
Oh, that's a really good one.
Doug, that is good.
Yeah.
That is a really good one.
Get the band. Is that going to be? Yeah, there you go. Get it ready.
I'm gonna go for it. I feel like we gotta get ahead and gotta take some risks. No.
Oh, that's a huge risk, just giving points away.
Yeah, at least the other one was a neutral space. It was fine.
Marty, you have 2 cards left to find.
Oh,
If you can connect
so
them-
do I go the safe way or try to do it all now? I don't know.
You've seen this team, man.
I know they good. They real
They're
good.
good. They are real good. They are in
Yeah,
sync.
Adel, you're gonna need a pretty dope clue here if Marty can't shut this one down. Have you got a clue ready, Marty?
No.
What? You don't have a clue for your last 2 cards, which, since you've waited this long, are probably the hardest to connect?
Yeah, think. So, speaking of space and fictional, I was watching a thing on the Webb telescope. That's pretty freaking unreal. and all that they're seeing. Have you seen any of that, Tim? That is just,
Not yet.
and all the galaxies and oh man, we are not alone. Do not think we're alone. There's billions out there. It's wild. I'm just trying to give the man more. I don't know what I'm saying.
So, Marty, you've got a clue
Plank.
ready? You sure do. Let's see it.
Yeah, he did.
Don't worry, it'll cut together in post. It'll be great. Plank 2.
Plank 2. Plank.
You just skip your turn too if you don't have anything. You can
Plank.
just pass.
Come on, chat. Work with me here, chat. Help me think through this. What is a plank? Sumos cannot do a
You
plank.
don't know that. How dare you?
That's true. I'm liking what we got over here. A paddle. Yeah, I'm liking that. Let's go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off on the paddle.
Paddling.
Woo! Okay, chat. What are we thinking here? We thinking piano?
Helping.
Beam
Stop helping.
dust? No, help. But it's a plank of wood. A plank of wood. Did he associate plank with wood? Piano being made of wood? A bat. Oh, no. A bat. A bat. Baseball bat. Baseball bat has a plank of wood. What do y'all think, Chad?
A sign is a
sign
plank.
is a plank. Oh, man, that's good, too. Oh, man, that is
You could
tough.
Tavis this and send it over to the other team.
Dude, that's not playing any. That's not how I play board games. I throw it all out there. You got to take it all away. Sign or piano, chat. What are we thinking?
Fine, right?
Beam as a plank. Oh, for the win. Sign.
It is not sign. Marianne came in saying beam, and I think that's probably what it is.
Definitely would have guessed beam.
Beam.
Yeah, Adel, if you can connect your last 3,
Okay, so I know the
you
party.
are
I
going
know
to win
party.
this.
I know party is not signed, so thank you for taking that out for me. I'm pretty sure it's not beam because plank for sure would have gone to beam in my.
How does plank
Like a
go
plank
with
of
beam?
wood and a
Help me
beam,
connect.
like a
Yeah, a beam. A plank and a beam.
plank and a beam.
I'm thinking a beam of light. Oh, there you go.
So-
There you go.
Do you mean a plank of light?
So okay, I'm not gonna do beam. You know that. What else did you give me?
Well, that's why I discounted beam. Because I was thinking,
Adel,
what does that have to do with it?
Obviously, the hardest cards to connect, or they wouldn't still be here. Adel, have you got a clue ready?
And I don't even know if there's a party still out there.
There might be a party still out there. Well, there's definitely, unless it was a party wizard, or a party Sherwood.
True.
You know, Robin Hood did have a big party at the
A whole
end.
band of merry men.
Like if you have a
Look
dinner
at
party,
you.
did they check? Piano bar party.
When we left the
Balloon
moon,
party.
the
Hey,
Or
we're
the
going back
people
to
on
the
the
moon, and
moon.
they're sending a Canadian.
Burning Man in the dust. That's a
yeah.
party, kind of. Anyway, Adel, do you have a clue?
Go for it.
Yeah. So I'm so sorry, everyone.
Reagan 2. So not Reagan 2. Okay. Reagan
Okay.
2.
Blue Bloods.
Reagan 2. The most popular girl's name of 2002, Reagan 2.
So Marty was telling me Blue Bloods got renewed again.
Blue
Thank
Bloods? Was it season
Yeah.
17 now?
How is the audience not died off by now?
Well,
you. Because people like me.
it's on TV, so nobody's watching.
But only old people watch.
You can renew anything on TV now because nobody's watching TV.
I mean, when you look at the number of seasons and you want to compare it to some of the streaming seasons, I mean, how many seasons has this show been working? You know what I'm saying? Because the streaming, it just doesn't hang on as long. People get bored with it. I'm ready.
Did Reagan shut down the space program? What are we thinking there, Gemma?
This is a very bad clue because I have no idea. Sorry.
Well, what does the chat think? Bat
Here's the
and
thing.
space.
I know Space and Moon. Okay, if there's one card left for the red team, and I'm pretty sure it's Beans. So Space and Moon would have been very easy to mush together, but it could be that one of them is the assassin. So
Doug is saying space because the Star Wars program, which was to put missiles on satellites, that was Reagan.
Okay.
And his economics were batshit crazy.
They were.
What, trickle down?
Does Mom, are you saying there's no sound? Yeah, I hope you're the only one without sound.
I got sound. We're good. There's just a lot of
Can
dead
people
air.
hear us? Phew.
You know, we think about that on our podcast often. Can people really
somebody out
hear
there?
us?
Is anybody really listening? No.
Is that, or are they just riding their lawnmowers and we're the white noise? in
Okay,
the
we found
background?
an X-Men. Ula Dinin says, I can
Yeah.
hear everyone, which is clearly a superpower.
Mm-hmm.
And must get overwhelming.
Also, Ulo and Timon not wearing pants. Somebody want to help them out? Because I think they're the only naked people in the chat.
All right.
Slipsy.
Just rip the Band-Aid off, Gemma. Just go for it. See if you can here. You know what the challenge is? Maybe you should find the assassin.
No.
I like space. Yeah,
I'm going to go
is good.
space.
It
Okay.
is blue.
Oh, boy.
Okay,
Oh, boy. Oh,
you
no.
you got this.
Bacon.
Reaganomics did not go well.
I was not alive for this, just so you know.
That hurts my soul.
Sorry.
Wait, was I alive for this?
I was close.
Mom, when was Reagan?
Early 80s.
80,
Yeah, I was born 81.
Or
yeah,
early to
I was there
mid-80s.
for that, I guess.
um,
Really affected my playing at the park.
We were not prime high school years there. I'm just saying. There was, there's Reagan dust.
Hey, Resident Bard raiding in with their friends. Thank you, Resident Bard. John, how
And
you?
then, was there a famous Reagan composer for a piano? I don't know.
that I know of.
Okay, then so we
be
ruled that one out. Here, I'll help you play your.
To be fair, I
Yeah,
think
go
Reagan
ahead.
dust is cocaine.
Okay, because in the '80s, that stuff was there. I don't know of any Jim. I don't know of any famous sumo Reagans.
Sumu?
Yeah, Sumu.
Sumus.
You got some parties. You want to party with some angel dust? You want to party?
Definitely not.
Check.
Do a whole dumpling party where we have steam buns. It's a good party.
Was it Gorbachev that Reagan did the checkmate move on, tear down that wall? Was that
Yeah.
Check.
Oh, speaking of which, the
checked it?
Tetris movie is also really good. You should check that out. I really enjoyed that.
I'm going to
Oh,
watch
is it?
that. Yep.
Yeah.
That
I had a
sounds
friend of
good.
mine who was like, "It's really good. It's not completely accurate." I'm like, "Yeah,
Right.
it's not complete, but they hit the major points. But yeah, maybe that car chase didn't happen."
If you want the real good history, go watch on YouTube channel Gaming Historian.
Mm-hmm.
He does an hour-long documentary. And it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Great story.
Are we texting, Gemma? What are we doing
No,
here?
I'm not texting.
Okay.
Googling Reagan.
Honestly, I did have to see which years he was in office, but that's all I did.
Tomorrow, Tim, our annual Squirrely Awards, the show where we do our
that
award
tomorrow?
show with Blue Peg, Pink Peg.
Comes out tomorrow.
Comes out tomorrow.
I'm pumped.
So the pegs are back. Who else, Marty? Benita Core.
It's like 12 different guests. It's a lot of people.
Chaz Marley.
Chaz. Chaz is cool. We haven't had Chaz on the show yet.
He'd do good.
All right.
Dude, yeah.
I'm going to guess sumo.
Put us up
Marty's
against
the
him.
You're gonna get sumo?
I'm not
I
really
like
sure
it.
why, but people want me to. sumo party.
I want it to be
thing.
sumo, Gemma, and if you want a reason for it to be sumo, one of Ronald's famous things is when he leaned over and threw up in the Japanese president's lap.
All right, I'm gonna go for it.
It's not sumo,
No!
so that wasn't it at all. Marty, if you've got a significantly accurate synonym, you're going to win the game. Have you got
I'm
a clue
ready.
for us? Light 1. See, moonlight, light beam,
Gotta be
check
moonlight.
engine light. I mean, it's not
y'all
clear
stop.
cut.
Just
A
stop.
little
here.
light on an electric piano that tells you it's on.
It is beam.
Nice job.
Congratulations, Red Team. You have won the episode. Let's head on over to Mod Corner and find out what Reagan was all about.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I might be here's space with Moon on the board. Space was so freaking hard.
That's what I
Yeah.
figured.
So it's just so hard. Reagan, I said because space, he had the like the anti-missile. He had like a Star Wars program, which was like shooting that missiles from space. So I tried to differentiate space from Moon, and that's all I could come up with to connect the other word, which I might be alone in this. I don't think anybody in the chat said it, so I might be either misremembering or maybe it was just towards me. Anytime I saw or did a Reagan impression, there was one word everyone said. Well. So to me, well was.
I thought that was Nixon.
Was it?
It was Nixon.
Oh.
You're right.
I thought it was
Nixon.
Reagan.
Nixon.
Okay, so I feel a little bit better now,
Well,
even if I did know that.
Well,
No, I think
it was
'cause
Reagan.
Nixon was hard.
I thought. I swear
Nixon
to
was a
God,
lot of things.
I'm having a Berenstain Bears
Well, I don't know.
moment where I'm misremembering my entire history. I thought it was well, so I fucked up. But
could've been well.
I thought Reagan was well, but I thought well was such a difficult word. And then piano was with party, but piano,
Okay.
space, and well, I just couldn't. I mean, I was truly fucked. I can't think of anything that combined.
That was tough.
I think well is the hardest word I've ever had in Codenames.
Yeah,
like
that's
a
a tough
water
one.
well.
I also thought with
Or-
space and well to do like mental health, like give me space, I need to be well. But then check was out there, and obviously a
Yeah,
mental
health
health
check,
check
yeah.
is. I mean, I was just truly felt like I
Yeah.
was drowning.
No, those were really good.
Well,
and
drowning. Perfect.
Oh,
Drowning would have
drowning.
been great.
Drowning in space. Yeah.
Lassie.
Timmy,
Lassie.
You know, do something well.
Lassie. Timmy. Did Timmy fall in the well? Lassie.
Yeah, that would have got you space and piano. Yeah, it's a great.
Uh-huh.
No, that was fantastic. I mean, you
Well,
lost, but you did
well.
great.
Hey, Mozart played the piano well. Hello.
I am not a crook.
I'm realizing now. Oh no!
I
I
keep
answered
hearing
my own
Nick-
question.
That was
Keep
Nixon.
hearing
Yes,
Nixon.
I know.
Sam, we're going to go do some speed rounds, pretty quick here, and yeah, we don't have to tell anybody anything, right? No.
Oh, boy.
No, everyone
All right,
knows
so
it
here
all.
I go. We're gonna put up our guest links some more because we want you to go follow them if you're not already following them. But we're gonna go do some speed rounds. So I'm going to release the board. We're gonna find out what color it is. You don't have time to discuss, so just pick your spy masters now. Sam, we're gonna take off. We're not gonna see you for a while. So everybody, say bye to Sam. Bye, Sam. All right, still waiting for a blue spy master. You guys can figure that out while I tell everybody the rules. These are the speed rounds. These, unlike the main game, which is like in the movie Zoolander, where they're giving away awards and they're in front of a bunch of people. But when that all wraps up, they go into the sewers and they do walk-offs that David Bowie judges. That's what's happening now. This is where the real Codenamers come out and shine. These are our speed rounds. Speed rounds work exactly the same as the regular rounds. There's 25 cards on the board. The spy master is coming up with a single word clue and a number that tells the operative how many cards match that clue, and there's still a deadly assassin on the board that can end the game automatically. The only difference between this round and every other round is that in the speed rounds, the spy masters only have 7 seconds to look at all 25 cards, find their cards, come up with the clue for the cards, type the clue, type the number, hit give a clue, all of which has to happen before the end of our song. The operatives, however, can take as long as they want because all they're doing is hurting their own team by letting the other spy masters have more time to come up with a clue. However, we have incentivized you. If you think the operatives are taking too long, you can force a choice. And if you successfully force a choice, the operative will have to choose the card you have told them to take. They cannot say no. They cannot do no shenanigans. If you are forced, you must choose that card. And if that card happens to be the assassin, you personally will win that round. Spy Masters for our opening round are Adel and Tony. And Tony's going first. You have 7 seconds. Death 3. All right, Marty.
All right. Well, obviously, we're going to look at Undertaker here.
I like it.
Let's see. Death Rush, River, Squid. You throw somebody in a river. Joker, Magician, Crusader. Oh, there is not a lot sticking out here for Death 3. Let me go ahead and pick Undertaker.
It is red.
Ooh. Joker. Butterfly.
Gemma,
Squid.
you are absolutely allowed to help here.
Hey, chat. Talk to me here.
You probably die in an igloo.
Yeah, I would die
Yes.
in an igloo.
Yeah. I mean, you have death in a storm. You could have death in a pool.
Rust in pieces.
Drown in a river.
I'm going to hold on to it and end
Oh,
and know that I
wow.
have two.
Blue
I have
team.
2 in my pocket.
Jester 2.
All right, for sure. Joker. Just Magician kind of comes out as well. Let me just go through the rest. Oh, Court. No. Court Jester for sure.
All right, you want to make these official?
Let me do Court first. Yes.
Court is blue.
I'm going to do Joker. Yeah.
Also blue. Now you do
Thank
have
you
a
for taking
bonus
Joker
poke.
off the board.
Sorry? No, I don't.
You have a bonus poke, but I
Nope.
wouldn't use it. So
Nope.
just end a guessing.
Oh, yeah. Forgot that.
Red team. Water 3.
Oh, my God. Tony, come on. Storm, pool, igloo,
Pitcher.
drop.
Igloo.
Oh, my gosh.
Squid.
Oh,
drink
okay. I'm just
water
going
to
to mark
stay
things
alive.
that could be watered. The igloo's made of water. There's a pitcher of water. Storm is water. There's a pool of water.
And a river of
Now,
water.
I'll undo igloo.
River.
You said, wait, there's river?
Yeah, river's there too.
Oh, my gosh.
There's a lot of water on the board.
River?
You have to water a root so it'll grow. Sure, that might be
All
a
right, let's
good
go
one.
with the most obvious. Most obvious from this with water is pool. Okay.
No, see, a lot of the chat thought pool for death pool as well. And drop
And I
dead.
actually thought death also for death pool.
Zach Braff 2. Zabraff 2.
Garden State Fashow. I'm just going to go ahead and do that because I know that's got to be it. Cool. Ooh, what else?
Oh, he was the director of.
Ooh,
Garden
he really
State.
was. That's a good one. Okay. Great.
It is blue. You do have a bonus poke if you think Jester or Zach Braff were wrong.
Nope.
Red team. It's a big one. I mean, it could have been an infinity. There's so many clues to clean up here.
Yeah, you only get one extra poke with this.
Effect.
This is called phoning it in. But okay, so there's the butterfly.
Oh no! I feel
Oh,
like
you did it on
that
purpose, you jerk.
purpose.
You did that on purpose. Oh, you dog. You dog.
So bad. Oh god, Tony was just
Chat,
like,
that
we're
was
playing so
100%
badly. I'm
on
just gonna
purpose.
jump on the fucking mine here. Okay, let's
Wow.
redo that.
That's
Congratulations,
cold,
blue
man.
team.
Hold on, can I see what the clues were? Oh, you took them
Yeah,
away.
I took them away. Tony. Can you even remember what your water was?
River, igloo, pitcher, storm.
Yep.
And not
Storm.
not pool though.
Not pool.
Not, I'll admit, yeah, pool was a bad one, but okay. So death was the River Styx, the Crusader, all that stuff. And I said,
Hold
we
on.
are so
I
out
was
of sync.
supposed to connect Death and River with Styx.
Isn't that one of our favorite
Yeah,
bands?
y'all gotta pick a spy master here because Gemma's getting a real good look at this board.
Okay, I'll go.
Wait, am
I
I?
like that Gemma started typing
this
after
now?
the song.
What's
Yeah, it
happening?
was during
Yeah,
that
you're
song.
up.
I'll play it again.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Ant 2.
Ooh. Ant. Ants are on the ground. Ants on a stick. Ants are a bug. I'm gonna go bug. And let me check real quick. Ant.
Drone
Ants go marching. It is a Dave Matthews song. Also crashes. That could actually be it. I'm gonna go with ground.
Ground is blue.
Look at
You
you.
do have a bonus poke.
I'm gonna end guessing. I guess I have to do that here.
Red team.
I can't spell.
Instrument 2.
Instrument 2. All right. Well, that is obviously not that, or a quack, or a golf, or an opera. Operas have instruments in the band pit.
The Foo
So we're
Fighters
gonna
play
go-
instruments.
Mm-hmm.
Dave
That's true.
Grohl.
Instruments.
Dave Grohl, Pat Schmear.
This is true. So band,
And
and then in the opera pit there is an
Drumsticks are an
instrument.
instrument.
not opera.
Oh, good God.
Palmer 2.
Palmer, like
half
Emerson.
lemonade, half iced
Okay,
tea.
Palmer. Arnold Palmer was a big old golf boy. Palmer. Soap. You use soaper on your Palmers. Quack, duck, not. Jerome Snap. Shorts. Vacuum circle. Okay. Oh boy. I'm gonna go boy. I'm gonna go soap. Oh.
It is not soap. Red team. Star 2.
Star, telescope, because that's what you look at stars in. Illustrator, fighter, check, coach, circle, crash, star, crash, snowman, marble, sphinx, snap, crash, star, crash, crash, stick, vacuum, shorts,
I think it's
Star.
Starfighter.
starfighter. You think? I like starfighter. We'll go with
It
starfighter.
is red.
And we got a bonus poke. We got a bonus poke with instrument. And so I am looking real quick here. An instrument. We'll end it.
Blue team. Olympics 2.
Olympics. Okay. Olympics have all those interlocking circles. Ah!
Oh.
You didn't even look at the board.
It's a big
That was too fast.
one. Well, shorts suck.
Wow, sucks. Wow. Come on, chat.
I
Help
don't
me
think
out
you
here.
need
Come
the
on,
chat
come
to
on.
help, Tony.
Because I suck. I know I do. Sphinx Islands, Marble, Snowman, Crash, Coach.
And you are choosing nut. You took too long. Slithy, it says you're choosing nut. It is not nut. Blue
I'm
team.
thinking that. Sorry. No. I skipped the wrong number. Okay.
Dislocate 2.
Okay, when you dislocate something, you hear a big old snap. Dislocate. Maybe you might crash and dislocate something. Also, I'm going to go based off Olympics. Czech, there could, Czech athlete from Czechoslovakia, but also I feel like maybe even more so a coach, Olympic coach. So I'm going to go coach. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I not have a?
No,
No, you're
there
fine.
was a force of choice, but it's just Slithy saying nut again, and that's not a good thing. Sam, you decide whether you give him his money back. Well, this is cheating. Oh, it's not cheating. Oh, look at that. Fucking A.
I didn't even see that word.
I thought for sure. Oh, it's a big one.
Okay, ducks drone on and on. So clearly it is quack.
Quack is blue. You do have a bonus poke. You got some more Olympics out here.
What was the word? Olympic or Palmer? Olympic or Palmer? Palmer.
Shorts fits both, doesn't it?
I'm gonna guess shorts.
No, it is not shorts. Sam, that one's mine, baby.
Are you doing that on purpose?
I don't know the answers. I really thought it was shorts.
No, at all.
Ooh, it's a big one. Egypt Sphinx. It lays those eggs. No, marble is blue. Blue team.
What the heck? Sucks.
I can't believe Tony hasn't found sucks yet. Republic 1.
It's gotta be Czech.
It's gotta be, right?
Thank you.
Congratulations, blue team! You have won a speed round.
Woo! What was the
really,
Palmer?
really good.
What was the other Palmer clue?
Coach, I don't know, golf coach.
Coach,
I don't know
okay.
if he coached. I was hoping and praying he actually was a golfer. So, phew. Yeah, coach. I don't know. I was like Tiger or Woods. I don't know any golf coaches.
Palmer
Tony,
worked for golf, but yeah.
You know what sucks was for, right?
I see it now. But I'll be honest with you. Scanning the board, I never saw vacuum.
You never saw.
I told you I'm playing with one eye. I'm playing with one eye
card
here.
in the middle of the board.
I was going all around it. I
That
swear
makes
to you,
sense.
I'd never.
Oh, I
saw
thought
it.
that was Virginia Come.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go ahead and log off now. Goodbye.
We'd like to thank Family Board Game Company CGE for sponsoring the stream. Let's rack them. Anybody can be the spy master. By all means, you can switch back and forth, or you can stay. Do whatever you need to do.
I'm gonna do it again.
All right, Gemma versus Tony. Gemma's going first, and unfortunately, I've already explained the rules. Sheep 3.
Ooh,
Wow.
wow. Sheep. Shepherd is going to be definitely one. England has sheep. I think Wales maybe has boar. I don't know. Sheep are going to be with cows. Sheep.
Just a bit of advice. Gemma only had 7 seconds. Probably didn't get to that side of the board.
Okay.
fast
Sheep
reader.
lead Delta.
Okay.
I'm going to guess England. Oh, no.
No, it is not England. Steel 2. This is Gemma's favorite clue.
I just saw a word that is very helpful.
All right, so bunk, lemon, lead, pipe, oh my gosh, steel pipe.
Steel pipe.
Well, iron is steel.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Bowl, steel. Oh my gosh, steel brush, steel pipe, brass. I'm going to end and know that I have that in my pocket.
Okay, blue team. Air. 2.
My favorite quote from Spaceballs. Air makes me think of window. When you're on the coast, you get some air. I mean, an eagle, soar like an eagle in the air. Fan. Oh, it's got to be fans. We're going to go guess right now. Fan. Window. Can I guess a word from a previous clue already?
Absolutely.
Okay. So
Your only job is to find blue cards.
Yep, I think farm is going to be where sheep live. I'm also going to guess cow because they're friends.
Cow also blue. Good job.
Still got steel in my pocket.
Paint?
Paint.
2.
Paint. Well, Mona Lisa was painted. There's lead paint. So we're going to go with Mona Lisa, and we're going to go with lead.
Yeah,
Okay.
Another one who can't see the middle of the board.
Oh, that's good. All right, I have that in my pocket. Paint and steel in my pocket.
You got to give me this one.
Washington DC. Washington
You gotta give me
DC.
There
Washington
was another
DC.
smush one before. I got this one.
That is, of course, our nation's capital. Washington
Where
DC.
all the eagles live.
Bald eagle. Whistle also has to do with air. Somebody in the chat, let me give them full credit. Arc Lightning Canuck made a good point that airbrush is a term. I'm gonna go with eagle since that has to do with Washington DC.
Blue.
So airbrush, whistle involves air. Window.
You are choosing axe. You took too
okay.
long.
Axe
and
is...
Shock Puppet wants you to choose
Do
axe.
I press it?
Yeah, you press
You don't have to.
Oh no!
Oh, it wasn't brush.
Congratulations, Shock Puppet. You have won this round.
Nice one.
How
Had a
was
good
brush not for paint or air?
Yeah, what was the other paint?
What was the other air?
I was thinking eagle flies in the air.
Gotcha.
Window.
For what was the other?
Stained glass window.
We only have
this
7
board sucks.
seconds.
This board sucks. I'm with you, Tony. I'm going to rack them. Congratulations, Shock Puppet, coming in with the
Congrats,
win.
Shock Puppet.
I was going to do polish next with the lemon and the brass.
I would have
felt
said
pretty good about
Polish.
that one.
Polish, yeah.
Gemma, you're
You're
doing
very
great. Do you
clever.
want to go again? You're doing really well. Yeah.
All right, it is Marty versus Gemma. Marty's going first. You have 7 seconds. Jolly Roger 3. Also, Lindsay, welcome in. Thank you for resubscribing. 2 years, baby. Jolly Roger.
Okay, we got a pirate. We need a Captain Hook was a Jolly Roger.
Nope.
Woo!
Army.
Army.
2.
Oh boy. Embassy. Ambulance, wheelchairs. Tank, of course, is an army tool. Army rifle. And I'm going to end guessing there. It's not going there.
Red team. Gold. 2. Them thar
Gold
hills.
chest.
2.
Yep, gold, and we're going to go with, oh goodness, Okay, what would be another Jolly Roger? Jolly Roger. Oh, come on. Fair, copper, zinc.
No, it does not sink.
Myth. Okay.
2.
Mythical. I'm thinking Phoenix, Troll, Robin Hood, but we've been done that story. I'm gonna go Phoenix is mythical, and I'm gonna go Troll is. Oh no!
No, trolls are real, very real.
You took mine.
Metal 2. No, not metal, but metal.
Frost.
Oh, Purple Heart.
And then a metal, purple heart. Absolutely. And
That backfired.
go.
All right, blue team.
Oh boy.
It's a big one. Drops of Jupiter 1.
Now she's back in the atmosphere. Rail. And I'm gonna go. I mean, myth. Could be Robin Hood. Could be story. I'm gonna go with story.
Story is blue. Vehicle 2. Not enough to win. Oh no.
Oh, hey, there was no way I was going to tie these together. So never mind. I didn't realize I only had one left.
Ambulance.
A wagon.
It's not wagon.
Oh,
No, I mean,
it's a vehicle.
That's yeah. Okay.
Justice won, or just
Wow.
ice won.
Justice, hooded justice.
Hooded Justice, yes. Red
Fair.
Hood. That-
Fair. It's got to be fair.
It is fair.
Woo!
All right, I'm done. My butt's been kicked enough tonight. That's it.
I think the
All
speed
right,
round
Tony's
is our-
calling it. No more speed rounds. We're all done. All right. If you're done,
Excellent.
Tony,
Well
then
played.
we're
Yep.
done. Let's head on over to Mod Corner. Sam, how you feeling about those speed rounds?
It's just chaos every single week. It's just chaos. Nobody knows what's happening, and then there's nothing.
But I do want to there's a lot of chaos going, and Shock Puppet won a game. It's been a while since somebody in the chat has won a game, but I do want to point out, because I think it's very, very important. Gemma was fucking crushing it.
I was just like,
Incredible.
did
She
we
was,
still
yes.
lose the episode? Because that seems wrong.
Gives the rules. I didn't write them, so
There's something special about the speed rounds where it's a lot of people, most people struggle with the best 2 out of 3. But there's something special about the speed rounds where every once in a while something just clicks, and then you just watch somebody do some incredible shit. And today that was you, Gemma, so thank you. That was fucking awesome.
I would argue that everyone won except for me, because I was being a gross little pervert.
Hey, you got my clues.
Even Shock Puppet
Even
won.
Shock Puppet won. Yeah. It's been an absolute fucking blast having you guys on here, and an absolute pleasure. I hope to have you guys back. But before we get into any conversation like that, Sam Murdoch, Suited Monkey, our mod, our favorite mod, our only mod, where can people find you, and what have you got going on?
You can find my own channel, twitch.tv/suitedmonkey. I'll be streaming tomorrow, actually. The Overwatch is releasing a new champ, so Janathi and I are going to check that out. Otherwise, just stay tuned to the schedule, because it's going to change week to
Very
week.
cool. So go follow Sam everywhere you can, and if you're not already wearing pants, throw some pants on so that Sam can get paid this month. But yeah, everybody go follow Sam everywhere. And one more time, to show your appreciation and love, get into that emote section. And for the last time tonight, say bye to Sam. Bye, Sam.
bye, Sam. Thank
Oh, I
you.
forgot to turn the assassin off. Okay. Let's fix that. That's it for the show. Thank you guys for watching. You guys have been incredible and awesome as usual. Supporting us is easy. You can go to patreon.com/nerdincorrect, or you can subscribe here, or, as is the best, easiest, and most fun way to support us, be here on Mondays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Having fun with all of our guests and all of our friends, making fun of us in the chat and helping us out. That is the best way to support us. Just showing up and being here and having fun. Before we go, we are going to say goodbye to our friends one last time. Red Captain tonight was Marty Connell. Marty, where can people find you? What have you got going on?
Hey, yeah, if people want to follow our gaming podcast, you can go over to rolldicetechnames.com. We're on all the podcast stuff, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, we just talk about board games, talk about the different getting together, playing board games, and silly things like movies, and TV, and video games. So we cover a lot of different topics. And tomorrow we have our big annual gaming awards show coming out that we call the Squirrelies, where we get a bunch of different guests from other podcasts and YouTubers and stuff to come in and do an actual presentation of awards like the Academy Awards. So that's always a fun one to do every year, and that'll be dropping tomorrow. And you can follow us on all the socials at Dyson Names.
So we get a sneak peek, right? You can let us know that Arc Nova won now. We don't have to wait.
I will say that Arc Nova won one category. It sure
Yeah,
did.
I figured. I wonder if it's the big one, because there's a lot that came out this year that it's gonna be a tough one. I'm excited for the show. I'm not gonna lie, Marty. Red Knot Captain tonight was Tony McCree. Tony, where can people find you? What have you got going on?
Absolutely nothing other than what Marty tells me to do. So I am good, solid. We got game night on Thursday night. We're going to continue to work and pay the bills and do the podcast when I'm told to do it. And that's what I like. Wow. Structure in my life. That's all I got going on. Oh, I will go ahead and shout out. My daughter's getting married at the end of May, so there's a lot of chaos now Yeah, chaos
Well,
in the household.
congratulations to your kid, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. Hey, your time. I'm telling
It's
you,
coming too quick.
time's
She
coming,
just
dude.
had her birthday on the 6th. She turned 15, and I'm like, it's like too much. It's I don't like it. I don't like that we're discussing driving. It's yeah, not cool.
Oh, driving. Yeah. That'll be fun. Get that insurance money ready to go,
Well,
big
that's
boy.
just it. I'm like, is it cheaper to just get her a car and tell her to get a job? I don't even know. It's just crazy. Blue Captain tonight was Adil Rafai. Adil, where can people find you? What have you got going on?
Oh boy, yeah. Check out my podcast. I do one called Hello from the Magic Tavern, which is like an improvised fantasy podcast. Also, Hey Riddle Riddle, which is me and some friends trying to solve riddles and puzzles. And a newer one called Tell Me About It, where I interview people about the things that they are interested in, and put them through their paces about it. You can also, again, please vote for me for a bronze butthole. It's not a real award, but I'd love to win one. You can find me on any social media channels at Adil Rafai. And I just want to thank you, Tim, so much for having us on. It was truly a delight. And for hosting.
Absolute pleasure. And I'm such a huge fan.
Thank you so much.
It's made my week. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
Blue Knot Captain tonight was Gemma Rafai. Gemma, where can people find you? What have you got going on?
Well, it looks like my Instagram was already linked in the chat, so that's easy. I don't really have any other things going on like that. I will say it is kitten season, so if you like cats, the number one thing you can do to save cats' lives is to foster. So please consider fostering cats. You can check out Kitten Lady on social media. She has all the information you need to help save some kitties. And go ahead and listen to some Steel Panther.
Very cool. Well, thank you guys for being here. This has been incredible. Hopefully we can have you back. We'll talk about that, how that works later. Because Marty and Tony, as you can attest, this summer we've got the Summer Bash, which is some of the most fun we can have code naming. But yeah, that's it. I'm Tim Riel. Let's figure out who we're rating. Does anybody have anybody on Twitch that they want to raid? Adel, Gemma, Marty, Tony, Nova?
Do you know Bansinator? She's on
Bonds
right
is
now.
on? Yeah. We can go to Bonds. Unless Adel, were you about to say something?
I'm not typically on Twitch, so I know JPC has a
know
Twitch
the
channel,
name.
but I couldn't tell you the name.
And he's probably not streaming right now.
No.
All right, then we'll go see Bonds. All right, so I'll start that raid now. Everybody jump on there. Bonds is a friend of ours. We've been there a bajillion times, and she's awesome. If you're not already following, when we get there, please follow. And if you can, subscribe. When you show up and you're like, I like this, I'm going to follow. And when you're like, this is so good, it deserves support, and you subscribe to the channel, it makes us feel like what we're doing is worth something and makes us happy. So if you can do that for Bonds, please do. We're going to start this raid, and that's it for me. I'm Tim Riel. You can find me here every Monday and Thursday at 8 p.m., every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. for Gaming Incorrect. And if you help us out on patreon.com/nerdincorrect, every Wednesday morning we drop the Nerd Incorrect podcast, and every Friday is Reality TV. Those are all the places you can find me, and that's it. I love your faces. Keep Timming it real.